on one hand, it is this burning planet, and we need solutions for that. On the other hand, in the school system, it's also the change of generations and a new way of thinking that we need to implement to be able to face those challenges.
Thinking about what future we can live and what have societies and politics and we as citizens have to do to make that future possible.
Well, the term sustainability means simply to live in such a way that future generations can live at least as well as we are living today, obviously protecting the earth, protecting the environment, but it also means a systemic change in order that sustainability be possible.
For me, it means to encouraging the preservation of our legacy. And of course, our legacy can be the nature and in a very ecological point of view, but as well, and as I'm teaching languages, I think encouraging also our linguistic heritage as well.
We touch the lives of really the next generation. So if we want to think about sustainability as a way of preserving what we have for that future generation, not only are we preserving what we have for that generation that we're teaching and further generations, but we have to have them understand also that this is very important because they are like vectors that we send out into the world, and they are then protecting what they have for those generations beyond them.
So it's always again about problematizing why in a very wealthy world and developed world there are still people that don't have food at home. So in many different ways, when we talk about sustainability and we are talking about the ways we do things and how we can do in another way. So if you put those problems in school and in learning process and in teaching process, I think that you push students and teachers to think about the very important issues that are now in current societies.
In Vietnam, this concept is quite new concept for us. So now we are trying to find the effective way to implement this concept in Vietnamese education. As a university professor, I think we need to try to integrate this concept into our teaching content.
When I'm teaching German, I'm trying also to encourage my students to think about what does it mean being German, what does it mean being Mexican, and what does it mean being the other one. And by this, you can try to construct your own identity and trying to get along with the other people so that you can acknowledge the needs these other guys have and your own needs. And that's, I think, connected with as well with sustainability.
Foreign language teaching has something to offer for sustainability, because we don't do chemistry, we don't do biology, we cannot solve the issues, but we can help people find a language for solving the issues that our planet and we have.
If you try to teach like fiction tools or abstract tools or future imagination tools in sustainability, maybe it could be good for development another part of the imagination to create a new possible future, I think, that allow us or the teachers to create a new type of education, I think.
Even if I think it's not necessarily connected to what I teach, there are many, many ways for me to incorporate that to the subject I teach.
Nothing gets done without international cooperation. And for international cooperation, we need to speak one language. And not in the sense of this language being one specific language, but we need to understand what we are saying and what the other person is saying. And we need to hear ourselves talking. We need to know how we are perceived by others.
What I was thinking is that I was coming here to learn, about others. I mean, I met people here from Germany, but from Vietnam, from Namibia, from Canada, from the States of America, Mexico. So I knew that, and my first goal was to come here to learn, and I think that I did it. I mean, I think that I'm learning a lot, even when I agree more or less, but I really feel that I'm learning, and I'm coming back with home, when I come back home, with a lot of new thought, and things that I learned. So I'm really grateful.
Many of the workshops and lectures were really, really rich to me, or offered me great opportunities to reflect, and this reflection was also critical.
I think the atmosphere has been really, really good. I think the organizers have done a really good job of providing a lot of opportunities for us to mix, for us to get to know each other, not simply through the seminars. If you go to a large lecture, there's so many people sitting there, and then you ask a few questions and everyone disperses. But there have been nice coffee breaks where we can mix. There have been good opportunities such as the city tour, being able to go to dinner with people, get to know them. So I think making those connections has made it, taking us to the Mensa together where we can sit with different people. I think those opportunities to make connections with colleagues that we can then hopefully maintain after the summer school to help build these ideas that have taken root here.
I met a lot of people from all walks of life and can broaden my mind and especially perceive many valuable knowledge from famous professors in all over the world, and that is so very honor for me to be here.
What do you like about Cologne the most?
I really like Köln. I know the whole country is laughing about Köln, and the other Germans said, no, that's not a beer, but I really like it. And well, I think through Köln you can actually get to know so many people.